What's up, everybody? We're back with another college football franchise video. We're going no cam for this one. We got Purdue at 2-7. But, we can't take them lightly because they lost to a team that had a bad record last week. So we're looking to turn things around this week. We're gonna get into this right now. Let's change defensive playbooks. Go back to our custom. See if that works out.
Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Boilermakers will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Terrapins offense will get the first crack at it here. The
tight end hasn't had a good season. We haven't gotten the ball.
Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all. And why is that so?
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. If that's setting the tone,
that wasn't
then the tone is screeching nasty fingernails on the biggest chalkboard in the world.
But I like it. You're throwing on the first play of the game, right? You're trying to be aggressive. You're trying to send a message to the defense that you're going to take shots and you're going to push the football down the field. But come on, man. I mean, you've practiced the opening play for this game all week long. You've executed it in practice. Didn't look like that this week.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Let's try to get some pressure.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection.
There we go. Let's go.
Take a sack back at the 36.
Great sack.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And it's no good. He missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Right now, let's get
sometimes I just
offense.
feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but he left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps.
Oh, he's got some space.
Let's go. That's how we do it. Let's get it.
How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
They call it the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking it to the quarterback. Man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all the way for the huge touchdown.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Coming out with it, it's Branch. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
And surprisingly,
gives it on the option.
with some teams taking some losses, we've moved up actually in the rankings. Surprisingly, we're pretty much right outside the top 25.
Always harp about staying ahead of the chains.
I thought we would drop back
that type of efficiency on first down,
much more with the loss.
The Boilermakers in a good spot here with second and short. Trying play action. That's caught. It's McCoby. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast.
Good
tackle.
tackle.
Make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Really shut the block.
Love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. The Boilermakers get enough for the first down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Going up top again. Can't find his man as he took a shot
pressure got
trying
through.
to deliver that
It's
football,
getting me a
and
little
it'll be
slow.
Second down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the right.
Here we go.
Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. And the Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver,
That's a dumb pass.
He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10.
Let's keep the run game heavy.
Leaves it with the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, Not a good job by this defense.
Well, it was a nice play there, handing it off to the fullback, and the defense is lucky. That strong safety came downhill. He made that tackle. If he doesn't make it, who knows, guys? I mean, that might have been a touchdown.
He'll pull it on the read. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
And it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, you know, so you can mix it up and keep that defense guessing.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second
quarter. It was a good first quarter. We had a nice, decent dosage
of the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
On the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Oh, good catch.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Terrapins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touchdown, Terrapins! Excellent pass by the back on the option. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
I didn't pick this play.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into
Let's
the
go be responsible.
It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Motion from the wideout. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Here's the handoff. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. Good job running that route to get past the 6 because he got nothing after the catch.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders.
Anticipate the throw.
1, 2, 3. There's no way they had 11, right?
Yeah, I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Buys a little extra time. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air. It's Washington. Snagged out of the air. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they used the great time. It's call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
On the option, he'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Deep shot for the end zone.
There we go.
Touchdown, Maryland! Snagged
one safety at the top.
To give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there.
Let's try to take a turnover or something.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's McCoby. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Let's get a holding call.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking for a productive play on first down. Snapped it in the shotgun. Caught in the backfield, it's McCoby. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him. Just
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Boilermakers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Here's the pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him in the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
They lined that defense up perfectly.
The teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Go to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. We
had a good first half.
Time to go to Kevin Connors.
Do an ill-advised pick.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
The Terrapins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense,
turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
The Boilermakers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
From the gun on third down. Fires to the big fella. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chain.
Saying I like that. Third and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands. Make a quick little...
There he goes. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's McCovey. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go. Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, third and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Hey, 4th down, I need a first down. Go to the plays I do well. What do I do? What have I done well all through camp? What have I done well all throughout my career? Call those plays, have success, get the first down.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Inside the 10-yard
They just decided to go
line
to the
and
run
shoved
game
out of
early.
bounds at the 9.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Third down play from the gun. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now.
They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
The option look. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run the option. Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
And the Terrapins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Let the big boy work.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like it just give it time. It just keeps working. It's the slow death, right? Like they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ray. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And
to
as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Quickly to the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The give to the big fullback. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
I tell you what, fullbacks are kind of dying breeds. You just don't use them very much. So when you bring them in the game, a lot of times you bring them in the game to be physical and stout blockers. And then occasionally you give them the ball in those short yardage situations. You say, go get me a first down, big fella.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Terrapins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's going for the goal line.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And the Boilermakers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he's all bottled up, and now it's Ross. The ball.
Let's go. Big play.
Touchdown, Maryland!
Big play. Let's go.
The defense putting points on the board.
This
They
defense,
push
I
out that
remember.
lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the run, it's McCoby. Makes a man miss. And keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
I mean, they could run as much as
And
they
after
want.
having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
A safe ball on the wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
The Boilermakers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive,
Right,
stick your foot in the ground,
They're playing
pick up
it
3
safe.
to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They go right back to him. Oh, what a move. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throws to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. He'll ride his man on the option. Rides to back and leaves it. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Touchdown, Terrapins! Great job by the back.
Punch him in the mouth.
They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Let's see.
A quick pass to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
Leaves it with the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win on to next week.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage, and this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there.
Great game by the team.
And getting him on the ground.
It's a great game.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, when you say, guys.
Keep my job.
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead, because they've got bigger goals down the road.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team can be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know, at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here for David Pop.
Yeah. Let's get out of here. It's a busy day today, so we're going to be quick. We're going to be quick with this. Good win by the team. Right now, we are at the top 25. I don't think we cracked the top 25 in any of these things. Right now we're at number 30 right now, so hopefully next week maybe we can surprise and crack the top 25. That'll be something to look forward to. Let's ready up. Let's yeah, and I'm gonna catch you on the next.